Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, ready to go here. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. That's off the inside corner. And we're underway here in the home opener. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Thomas makes his way towards it. He makes the grab. 1 down. And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Taylor Ward. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Thomas snags it for the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Oh, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this out.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back at Comerica Park. And towing the slab in this one, Seth Lugo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Sosa on at first, nobody out. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ohapi calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Trout going back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And fouled off. That's in there. 0-2.
0-2.
Smash to the left side. Whips it across, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Manzardo. Rocketed out towards right center. Trout snags it on the run. Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. That one well upstairs. And that is ball 1. That one hammered center field. Mullins makes the grab, 1 down. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Bybee, a 6'2 righty, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. That one down the line, and foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Chop to the right side, Manzardo. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing. Boom. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Oh.
Here's Starling Marte in the dirt. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base knock center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 2-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. Trout hustles it back in. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. So the batting order turns over, and here is Sosa to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one's back. Oh, he can't hang on. 1 runs in. Marte is waved home. Runner from second crosses the plate. Throws on the brakes, but he's tagged out trying to get back to second. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. Doubled his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cowser pulls it in on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Bybee back to work.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. Base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
To second, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That's outside.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0.
Been a rough start on the mound
ball,
for this guy.
no
His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next offering way upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first.
Yep, he's out.
2 away. And here comes Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Up the middle. Neto. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. Outside. 1-0.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter. Colson Montgomery struck out swinging his first time. Inside. Ball 1. This to third.
Save!
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here is Yoan Moncada. Foul ball there. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And he has thrown 4. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. Now this is in the air down the line. Ward hauls it in, and there's one away. Starling Marte up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground to short, Neto. Slings it across. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Ball one there. This one in the air. Paris corrals it, and that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So digging in, Colton Cowser. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Oh, makes the grab for the second out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Neto in his second season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Edmundo Sosa. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Cowser makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Cedric Mullins. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. One down. Hunter Goodman digs in for the Guardians. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. In the air, right side. And there's 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Eugenio Suarez. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And this is inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Grounds one to short. Neto boots it.
No, he's safe.
So a man at first. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Just missed. Suarez off of first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And now it's Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. Andrew Chafin enters the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Left field, way back there. That one is back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A 3-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Brian Rocchio. He is singled and he is flied to left. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That's out to center field. Mullins makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards in his. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Starling Marte. Hit on the ground to short. Neto. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Man at first, nobody out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on this.
Montgomery over to second for 1, and that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
No ball. 1 strike. Strike. 0-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Trout on the move. Line drive. That's a hit. The throw to third, and now runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they're at the corners now. Kyren Paris will hit next. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Trout, the runner at third. Moncada at first with no outs. A bunt, and it's popped up. And foul ball. They say you win.
1-2.
Out towards right center field. Mullins sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He's in there.
Great.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
On the ground to first. Could be two. One at second. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Chafin back to work. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. So in now for Cleveland, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 3. Fair ball. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. A little out front there as he swings
No
through
ball.
it.
1 strike.
The Guardians up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, left side. Ward moving under this one. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up and in. And a count 1-2. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And out to a board.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now Kyle Mansardo lifted in the air right center field. And it gets by him. The run comes in from second. In there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap. And
now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, number 68.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when you're guy.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 10-1. Not in time. He's safe.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat. That's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sack.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's back at Comerica Park. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
And that one in the air center field. Mullins calls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Nolan Schanuel now at the plate. Popped in the air, left field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Starling Marte. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second is Marte. Relay to third. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about.
Softly hit to third. Tosses across to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Edmundo Sosa. And it stays fair. Marte is waved home. He'll score easily. Cut off, throw to second.